Good morning. During the 10 years between 2008 and 2018 makes it a decade. And I'm finding the actors and actresses who acted at the Old Town Playhouse in Traverse City, Michigan, and giving them a memory in a video for their family members, children, and especially to them, so they can look back standing on their theater stage. And this time is actress Margaret Anne Slawson.
Morning, Dad.
All right, I'll come in the kitchen to put away all the ice cream and cake.
What? You know what? I'll go back and enjoy the party.
It's not a man, Dad.
Poor Jim. Don't let her serve the good beef eater's gin if people simply want to mix it with tonic water.
Everyone's happy?
Yes.
Then I raise my glass to all of us.
To all of us. I'll be lucky if I keep this spoon.
I told her I'd give you the piano and the coffee table if I could have the dining room.
Annie,
Yes, sir.
did I find a seed in my orange juice yesterday morning? I had the pleasure of your company, provided...
He says
I said provided that you sit quietly without leaning back in your chairs and don't fight or argue.
He says we can.
I said you may.
Good morning, Daddy.
Morning, Dad. What's the other half, Dad?
Was that a crack?
No, Dad.
That was a crack, wasn't it?
No, Dad.
That sounded like a smart guy wisecrack to me. People who make cracks like that don't normally eat in dining rooms.
I didn't eat it as a crack, Dad.
Then we'll ignore it. We'll go on with our breakfast.
He's my teacher.
She decided, if you breathe a word of this, I'll strangle you. She decided that she was in love with her writing master, so she threw everything off and ran off with him to Taos, Mexico.
You tell Miss Kelly she's wrong.
Why?
I'll tell you exactly why. If the government keeps handing out money, no one will want to work. And if no one wants to work, there won't be anyone around to support such things as private schools. And if no one is supporting private schools, then Miss Kelly will be standing on the bread lines along with everyone else. You tell Miss Kelly that, if you please. I'll help you, I swear. I'll make my own bed, and I'll pick up my towel, and I'll try to be much more careful when I pee. No, really, I will. And I'll tell my parents not to give so many dinner parties. And I'll tell them to give you more time off, eh? I'll tell them to give you all day Sunday.
No,
I'm serious, eh? After you've forgotten that hymn, long after you've forgotten that a factor, long after you have forgotten Miss Kelly, to prove it.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Charlie.
I know people who leap to their feet when a beautiful woman enters the room. Which one are you?
I'm Nick, Grab.
What do you want?
To have lunch with you, Grab.
Well, then you're late.
I went down to the club.
Who said I'd be at the club?
My parents. My parents said you always eat there.
Lately I've been coming home.
Yes, sir.
Don't know half the people at the club anymore. Rather be here at my own table. What do you want?
Oh, I don't really want anything.
Everyone that sits down with me wants something. Usually it's money. You want money?
Yes, sir.
For what?
My education, Grab.
Oh, your education. Well, that's a good thing. Or it can be. It doesn't have to be. It can be a bad thing. Where do you want to be educated?
At St. Luke's School in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Never heard of it.
It's an excellent boarding school for boys.
Is it Catholic?
I don't think so, Grab.
Sounds Catholic to me.
I think it's high Episcopalian, Grab.
Oh, then it's expensive. What's the matter, Mother?
I'm not quite sure where I am.
You're here, Mother, in your dining room. This is your table. Here are your chairs. Here is the china you got on your trip to China. And here's the silver-handled carving knife, which Father used to use.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm Fred, your son.
Oh, isn't that nice? Thank you so much for this lovely
Let's sing to her. Made of golden hair, sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air.
Oh, that was just beautiful. Everyone in our family played a different musical instrument.
She's coming there. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air.
Oh, that was just lovely. But now I really do have to go home. Would someone please call my carriage and somebody find my hat and my gloves, and it's getting late, and my mother is going to be so worried because if I'm not there in time for tea,